I'm Sarah with athriftymom.com. I have my little helper here. We're doing a late night craft project. And we are making juice box mummies. See, they have the straw on the back. And you can do it with any fruit juice you want. So if you want to go all organic or all natural or anything that comes in a box. You could even do a great big thing of chicken broth. Or anything that's shaped like a box. So you can get like theater style candy like M&Ms or things like that. Hi, Monique. And so we're going to show you guys how to make these. They're super simple. And the best part is you can make them ahead of time. That way, when you want to be able to make your kids' lunch fun, you can throw one of these in their lunchbox the day before Halloween, or the day of Halloween. Day before would be Sunday. Or if you wanted to do a kid party or a Girl Scout party or something like that. It says our connections week, so hopefully... Hey, Matt, do you know if your Wi-Fi was on?
Yeah. Oh, it might not be.
Let me see. How do I check to see if your Wi-Fi is on?
Right down the top.
It's not working. Okay. All right. Wi-Fi is on, so hopefully it should be better now. Can you guys see? Hi, Janine. Once again, it's saying connection weak, but I did turn the Wi-Fi on, so hopefully it will get better. Okay, so yes, this is what we're making. We're gonna go ahead and show you guys how to do that. So here they are. Tonight, we are going to just use Hi-C. Yes, I know it's basically sugar in a box, but you go ahead and you use your discretion. Like I said, you can get all organic, all natural. You can get the chocolate milk in a box. You can do whatever makes you happiest. Hi, Elizabeth. Okay, so what we need to do first is we need to take the straw off the back. Keep it in the wrapper. That way it stays nice and clean. But take the straw off the back. And then we're just going to use masking tape. And we're going to start first by...
Do we need a cotton ball?
Yeah, you want to go grab one?
Yeah.
We're going to start first by just kind of masking around this hole. So I'm going to cut a little kind of like circle shape inside this tape. Oops, and I ripped it. You can't really mess it up. That's a good thing about this project. Is you just put the tape around it.
Okay.
Okay. There you go.
Can I try taping one?
Yep.
Okay.
Lucy says, love it. Okay, so Mom's going to rip off a big section of tape, and then you can use that tape. Okay. So then, depending on which brand of tape you can can use masking tape or white electrical tape. Actually works really well too. It's just normally a little more expensive. But you can actually still see through the tape, and that's okay. But once you get like kind of 2 layers, so if you overlap it a little bit, then that normally gives you enough to where you can't see through it. So we're making the tape, and it doesn't have to be perfect because we're making it look like it's the mummy layers. And you know, mummies have been dead for a long time, and their layers are not perfect. Okay. Faith says, sorry I haven't been on for a while. I've been very busy with school and stuff. Hey, Faith, we've missed you, and I'm glad to hear you're good. I was actually wondering whatever happened to you. Okay. So yes, I'm glad you're on. I'm glad you said hi. McKeely's upstairs. She's reading. So she will be excited to hear that you are. I'm going to give you a section that you can rip off. Okay. All right. So now I'm going to take this. I'm talking all weird. Okay. And then I'm going to put it here. And then I'm just going to start wrapping the juice box. And like I said, we're kind of overlapping it a little bit. Not all the way, but just a little bit. That way you can't see through the tape as much. Wendy says, love this idea. Thank you, Wendy. And if you don't want to do tape, you can always do white crepe paper too, like for a party. This just seems to be a little more permanent and the kids don't pick it off as much. But both options work. Okay, so then I'm just going to go, and we're going to go ahead and overlap the bottom just a little bit. Oops. And then when we get to the bottom, we're just going to fold that tape over so it covers. Okay, so this is what it looks like at this point. You can still kind of see through it, but that's okay. Because now we're going to just start doing the cross hatch ones. And we're only going to do that on one side. Whitney says, I just found out that your page got unliked when I realized that I hadn't seen your videos lately, and I'm back now. Oh, Whitney, I'm glad you're back. Wendy says, love this idea, and Susie says, cute. If you guys like this idea, I would love it if you guys could share it. One, that helps tell Facebook that you like our videos. Two, it makes it easier for you to find it if you want to come back. And then, yeah, so it will help you be able to see it when you want to come back and make it for yourself. Because we do post so much that it sometimes is a little tricky to come back and find the videos. And then Facebook only saves, I think, 30 videos at a time and then it deletes them. So our old videos no longer exist unless you find them on our site. Okay, so now I'm going to start doing cross hatches. Hi, Danielle. All right, and so then I'm going to just put it this way. And then I'm going to do a little bit this way. Okay.
I can't do that part, so can you do it?
Yeah, I'll do it for you. But Mommy's actually going to use this part of the tape real quick.
Okay.
Okay. So then we're just, like I said, we're doing our cross hatches. And we're going to go kind of different directions because that's kind of what a mummy looks like. And as we do that, and we're just doing it on the front. That way we're not wasting tons of tape. My baby's crying up there. I think she just heard me talk. She's highly offended that she's not invited to the mummy making party. Okay, so this is what it looks like now. So now you can't really see it. If you look on the back side, you can still see through. But this is what the front looks like. Wendy says, hi from Fort Lauderdale. Cassandra says, so cute. And Jessie says, hi. Hi, Danielle. Okay, so now if you want, you can just take a brown stamp pad. But we actually don't have a brown stamp pad right now, so what we're going to use is just a Crayola marker. And Malia is going to show you what we do. Actually, let's show them really quick the difference. Okay, see, so this is one that has no ink on it, and then this is the one that we've distressed. Can you guys see the difference? So once we distress it, it just makes it look more like an old mummy. And then it really...
Looks like it has like gotten dust in it and gotten dust in the cap.
Yeah, and then also really defines the tape better. So this is the after distress, this is the before. Okay, so show them how to distress it. Okay, so we're just going to put some, and then you're just going to kind of rub it in. And go ahead and do that to all the sides first. And you'll notice if you have any sections of tape that has ends, those ends really tend to absorb the tape, the color even more. Do you see that? It might be hard to see on here. Okay, rub it some more.
Yeah.
And you can just kind of lightly rub it off, or you can really blend it in. It's kind of ever how much you want. And it will still kind of get on you a little bit as it dries. But then after it's been sitting for an hour or two, so you would want to make these in advance, it pretty much stays on there. Pinterest is great ideas too. Yeah.
Okay.
And Danielle says, looks great. Awesome. Love it. Okay. So once again, we have it on there, and then we're just going to smear it around. Okay. Now to give it a little bit more definition, she's going to kind of go put some color into the lines. And you can do that by just really rubbing it, using the side, instead of using the tip of the marker, using the side of the marker. Okay, like this. And then instead of rubbing it, we're just going to kind of pounce it. And like I said, if you don't want to do this part, you don't have to. This is optional. Do this side over here. Okay, so let's show them up close now. So now we have a distressed looking mummy.
Can you help me wrap mine?
I'm doing this for my son's class party. Easy. Oh, good, Cassandra. Okay, so now Malia's going to show you guys how we glue the eyeballs on. This time we're using the Googly Monster eyes. They're kind of fun because they're all colorful. So you can just use normal googly eyes, or you can do the monster googly eyes. But this is what we're using this time. And so she's going to show you. Yeah. So, do you guys want to vote? Do you want yellow, blue, or purple? We're going to do several of these. So let's.
Green.
There is green in there too. So we've actually found that it's easiest to take an eyeball and actually scoop part of the glue off with the edge of the eyeball and then press it on. So that's just a tip, because if you just rub a little bit on there, it doesn't get quite enough. So go ahead and scoop some off with this and then press it on, and that works best. Okay, so Malia's gonna watch to see who picks what color eyeball we're gonna put on. Oh, and I also forgot. So we're gonna add the straw back on. So to add the straw, we're just gonna add another piece of tape. But as you can see, the tape no longer matches. So all you gotta do is take that cotton ball.
Someone said yellow, 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 purple. Most of them are blue. So should I do yellow? I couldn't exactly see.
Yep, just do yellow, that's fine.
Okay.
Okay, so then just distress the tape so then it matches, and then just tape your straw back on. That way your kids, and it's still in the wrapper, so it's nice and sanitary and clean for the kids to drink out of. Okay, so she's going to show you guys how to glue those on, and then we're going to go ahead and we're going to keep making these because we have to make several of them. And once you get it down, really the whole process start to finish only takes, I don't know, maybe 3 minutes a thing. It goes really fast. I bet you could even probably do it a little bit faster, but 3 to 4 minutes per mummy, depending on how fast you work. But the first one you make when you're trying to figure it out will probably take you 5 to 10 minutes just because it's your first time.
I made them kind of crooked.
Okay, and like I said, if you don't want to do the tape option, you can always do this with crepe paper. Okay, so we have the main section of that done. Now we're going to start with the cross hatching, because once again, you can still see through it. But if you do the cross hatching, then you don't see it near as much. So it helps give it more texture, and it covers up the words. Look, those are cute. You did a good job. All right. And like I said, if you don't want to do juice boxes, you can totally do this with movie theater candy because it has the boxes too. Or what else comes in a box that you could do this with? I'm trying to think.
I like apple juice, grape juice.
Yeah, well, those are all juices, but I'm trying to think if you didn't want to do like a juice, what could you do? Okay, so this is what it looks like once we get the second layer on.
Those little cereal boxes.
Oh, you could do little cereals, huh? But you'd have to be able to open those up. So, okay. Do you want to distress this for Mom?
Yeah.
So she's going to do it right here so people can see it close. She's going to start distressing it, and I'm going to start working on covering another box.
Okay. They're all falling.
Yep. It's all right.
Well, look at Mom. I got stuck.
It ate your cotton ball?
It has hair.
It has hair? One of each color, Catherine says. Cassandra says, yeah, a blue and a yellow eye. Oh, do it. So the next one she wants you to do a blue and a yellow eye. Okay, we can do that.
Ooh, let's do that one. Make it have four eyes.
4 eyes?
All different colors.
Why don't we do 3 eyes? We could do it
Okay.
with 3.
My hands got glue on them, so now I have to cotton.
Go wipe it off. You look like a furry monster.
I'm trying to.
Yay! Jug juice would be cool too. Yeah, that would be cute. Like I said, you could even do a big old thing of chicken broth. And then if you're making like soup or something, you know, pour mummy juice into it. If your kids help you cook or something, I think you've completely lost your mind.
Ooh.
My kids don't have to worry about that. They already know their mommy's a little silly. Okay, so we got the top done. And here we go. We're just going to start wrapping the edges. Like I said, these go really fast, especially if you have a little helper. I don't remember who said that they were going to do this as a class project. You might do some of the pre-wrapping before, just because you do need to have the spool of tape for that, and it might get a little spindy having each kid have their own spool of tape. And then you could just give them sections of tape, and then just have them do the cross-hatching. Does that make sense? Hopefully, you could always make them out of a toilet paper roll. Yes, you could. That would be cute. Faith says, yay! Jug juice would be good too. So yeah, if whoever was on that said they're going to do this with their son's class, you might pre-wrap them.
I thought she said she was going to do it for a party, though.
Oh. Yeah, or maybe the party. Maybe she would already have it done. I don't know. If she already had it for the party, then no issue. But if you're like an art mom or something like that, then you might bring him into this stage and then just have the kids do the cross-hatching.
Cross-hatching is really easy.
Cassandra says, thank you for the good idea. You're welcome. Like I said, we invite you to share it to your page if you don't mind. That helps us, helps Facebook know that you guys like to watch our stuff. Facebook is a little tricky. Did you guys know, so we have like 180,000 Facebook fans, but on average,
Wait, what was it? Blue
only
and yellow?
1% of our followers actually see our stuff unless we pay for it. And we don't have money to pay Facebook all the time, so only 1% of our readers actually see our stuff.
Did that one girl want to do blue and yellow?
Yeah, she wanted a blue and yellow eye. Okay, so once again, I'm going to show you. This is the distressed. This is the non-distressed. So you see the difference there? They're the same thing, but you can't really see all the cross-hatching and stuff until you put the color on. Okay, all right. Go ahead and put those eyeballs on for her. And then I'm going to start the next one. And then show her up close the eyeballs since she asked for them.
Okay.
Curious too, what time of day or night in order to get these live, what do you guys feel is the best time for you guys to actually catch us live? For me personally, it feels like we get the most readers if we do like mid-morning, maybe like 10 o'clock in the morning, Mountain Standard Time, or if we do late at night, like sometime after 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Because sometimes we'll get on and we'll do a video and we don't have hardly anybody watch, but I think it's because people are busy doing other stuff. Oh, that's cute. Oh, I like whoever picked that. That's cute. Okay, go ahead and draw this one and then we'll let somebody else pick some other eyeballs.
And we need to tape the straw on.
Oh yeah, tape the straw on.
Where's the tape?
Do you know what the other one's at?
Um,
One that had 15 on it.
no. Okay,
I can't get some tape.
did you get it? Gotta make it long enough to go around the straw. That's awesome. You have a great helper. Thank you for the crazy eyes. You're welcome. And then she says, thank you. Okay, here we go again. We're going to start wrapping it up. I just wanted to show you how fast these go. Like I said, and if I always think these ideas are really fun, and I want to do them, but then all of a sudden the kids' parties or their lunch, you know, right before it comes, and then I'm stressed out and I don't get it done. So if I go ahead and get these type of projects done a couple weeks in advance, then they're just done. And these juices are going to expire for a couple of years, or a year or so, so they can easily just sit here for 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks before, and then I have them done. And I don't have to worry about it. Okay, great idea. Laura says, Brenda says, aw, cute. Danielle says, not me, handicap life, so I always am watching. Aw, but Danielle, it makes us happy every time you hop on. Plus, you've won a couple things, or maybe you've only won one thing. I know you've won one thing for sure, but so I guess the more you hop on, then the more apt you are to win something. Okay, so now we're going to start doing the cross hatching.
Okay.
Just on the top. Start marking them off.
Eee.
You're doing a good job. I missed the first part of this, so you just, so it's just a permanent black marker and a cotton ball to wipe it off. No, it's not permanent black marker, it's a Crayola washable brown marker. You could probably do black, but it would come out looking a little more
Unless if you wanted
gray.
to look darker and like more dustier.
You could do zombies too, and you could make them green.
Do you want to try that?
Yeah, you can try making a zombie.
Okay.
Okay, so where's your...
No, they would be the little Minecraft things that are green.
Creeper?
Creepers? Ooh, we should try doing those. Okay, so we're gonna try. So here's so people can see what you're doing.
Just wait.
Okay, so we're gonna try to do a green one and see what it looks
Use
like.
the other side so it doesn't get some brown on it.
Creeper's gonna have like a lighter yellow circles in them too.
Maybe do some yellow with it. I don't know.
If you did permanent, it wouldn't wipe off
That good.
very good. Okay, so here's our green, and then we're just gonna rub it in.
Danielle Wood says one thing the Play-Doh.
Oh yeah, she won the Play-Doh set.
Oh.
Okay. So there's our green for our zombie.
Put some yellow on there.
Let's put some brown on there too, just to see what it looks like. He looks too green. I think he needs to look more old and like he's falling apart. Oh, I wasn't gonna do it quite like that, but
Well.
that's all right. Okay. There we go. That kind of looks grungy.
Grungy.
Okay, so there is our zombie. Let's do, what color eyes should we do for our zombie?
Purple.
Purple?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll do a purple eyes for our zombie. And like I said, to show you guys how we do that, so we just take the eyeball. What are you wrapping it with? Just Scotch tape.
Wait, I want to try something with him.
Can you do a ghost? Yeah. A ghost, I'm wondering. I mean, it would just be the white version. It would be it.
I made him pants.
Okay, she made pants. Here, should we do
A line.
a line?
Yeah.
There's our zombie pants. Okay, so I was gonna show you how to. We just scoop the glue off on. Can you see that? And then we just plop it on here.
Maybe for a ghost, you could put the tape in the other direction.
Tape. Oh, that's a good idea. Okay, so there's our zombie.
I made him
Or
pants.
Halloween creeper. I mean, Minecraft creeper.
Well, creepers don't have pants.
Oh, creepers don't have pants?
Yeah.
Oh,
Can
see.
you put the eyeballs on that one?
I'm not
There
up
is,
to date.
There is zombies in Minecraft.
Yeah.
Is there zombies on Minecraft?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to do a blue and a purple eye, because I guess you guys seem to think it's fun to do different colored eyeballs.
I'm gonna try taping one.
Okay,
Let's try to do a ghost.
so there's our eyeballs. Masking tape, yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay. Wait, we need straws for these ones.
straws.
Yeah.
Okay,
Let's do straws.
we can put them on. All right, so we only have, we have this. So if you guys want me to try to make a ghost, trying to think. Wonder what it would look like. No. See, with toilet paper, I worry about doing it with toilet paper because it would...
It has the pattern.
Well, it has the pattern and it rips and then it would absorb all the stuff. We'll just try doing it the other direction. Is that what you're trying to do?
No. I don't know how to tape them good.
Here, let Mama
I'm
help you.
trying to make a creeper, but I don't know how to tape them.
Okay, well, you still have to start out with the same thing, which is just doing the top and then folding it down. Masking tape. Yeah.
Danielle Wood says it keeps me busy.
That's good, Danielle. Madeline loves Play-Doh. It's her favorite.
Someone asked, what are you wrapping it with?
Masking tape. I think the ghost is going to be a little tricky because you're going to need to go all in the same direction. But we'll try it.
Something. She's like, do you do... No, it was top.
Yeah, can you do a ghost? It keeps me busy, masking tape. I don't know what you're saying.
Do
Do you do the crossing on just the side that you're going to be adding the eyes? Sorry, Sandra, yes. You could do the cross hatching on everything, but it just takes a lot more tape. And so that's really the only side that you actually pay attention to. So that's the only side that we do the cross hatching on. Okay, so I'm going to try to make you a ghost. I don't know if it's going to be... I don't know if it's going to work or not, but we can try it. And if it doesn't work, then we'll just turn it into a zombie. Not a zombie. What are we making? A mummy.
Okay.
Or a creeper. Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to make.
So I'm just putting, instead of doing side to side, we're going vertical instead of
This is
horizontal. Uh-oh. I covered up the straw hole. Gotta make sure you leave the straw hole open so the kids can actually
Find the
drink
hole.
their drink. You're gonna have a mess with the kids trying to... What about the white duct tape for the ghost? Yeah, I'm thinking that is probably gonna be a much better option because this doesn't really look like a ghost because it's kind of a muddy color. I mean, well, not a muddy, but like a khaki color. It doesn't make me think ghost.
Maybe like an old ghost?
An old ghost.
It's a mummified ghost.
It's a mummy ghost, which then is a mummy. So I think we've been successful at making a zombie, and I think we've been successful at making mummies. Ghosts, I'm not feeling like we're doing... can you also make bats out of towel paper roll? Yes, you can. Those are always cute. Okay. So I don't really feel like it looks like a ghost. So we're going to go ahead and abort this. And
Make it into a,
we're changing it
creeper?
into a creeper.
which is like a thing from Minecraft that explodes if you get close to it.
Okay. An exploding creeper. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do the cross hatching just on the one side. And then I'm going to pass it over to Malia to do the coloring. And then we only have 2 done. We're done with the whole pack. So they turned out cute. It's a brown ghost from Hurricane Matthew. Right? I know.
What?
It seems like it didn't turn out to be as bad a storm as I mean, obviously it was bad, but, you know, sometimes you never know how bad it's going to be, so.
What happened to my other puffball? Dang, it's on the floor. Not
Okay, so
puffball.
once again, we're starting. We're putting the stuff on top.
Let me put green on first.
Oops, I cut the hole in the wrong spot for this. Guess I'll just do it like that. Keely, what are you doing?
I'm making a ghost.
Oh, you're making a ghost? All right, be creative. Go for it. My 11-year-old has not impressed with my giving up, so she is going to make you a ghost. And she's pretty creative, so I'm sure it will be cute. Okay, so I got the top done. So now we're taking it, we're gonna do one big long section of tape all the way down. And yes, it's a little see-through, but that's okay.
Because we're going to color it.
We'll color it, and then the front part will cross-hatch. Millie, make sure you do it in the picture so people can see.
I'm coloring it weird. What happened to the hole? Where's the hole? I think it's right there.
Oh, did we cover up the hole?
Yeah. I don't know where it is.
Oh. Well, this one you can't drink. We covered up the hole.
Let me try to find it. Oh, wait, I think it's right there. Yeah, I found it, Mom.
Okay, good job. So just kind of rip the tape
What
off.
side is the hole on?
Like mother, like daughter. Right.
So rip that tape off.
Okay.
And we color that part.
So
Okay,
the hole
and then I'm going to start the cross hatching.
right here.
Oh, I got some marker on the can. Okay.
Oh, I can't find the hole.
Okay. Now I'm just going to add a couple of dots of brown in some spots to make it a little deader green.
I think the video is kind of washing these out. I don't think they look quite as bright and fun as they are in real life, but that's okay. Yeah, you want to see them up closer? Yeah, we can show you up close again what they look like. So that's what they look like up close. And then this is our zombie version.
I made pants on him.
He's cute, huh?
It's not green.
Alright, can I have the brown?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just going to take my Crayola brown marker and we're just going to rub it all over. If you don't have brown Crayola markers but you happen to have a brown stamp pad, you can do the same thing with just a cotton ball. But the reason I did it this way is because I figured most of you guys probably have Crayola markers at your house, where unless you're into crafts and stamping, you probably don't have a brown ink pad. So we posted this originally like, I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago.
I'm just going to make another zombie.
And that's, I've kind of
Cause
updated
the
it since then.
creeper isn't walking, so I'm just going to make another zombie.
Okay.
What color eye should I do, Mom?
Whatever you want.
You can do different colors, too. But I need the brown to make it kind of a darker brown. Where's the brown?
Okay, so that's what it looks like. If you want it to be a little more, just rub it off a little bit more. Does that make sense? If you want to add a little bit more definition, just go in on those tape segments more.
Do we have a black marker?
Probably just look in the container. Like that. Such a creative helper you have. Danielle says, love it. All right, and then so we're going to go back to doing the eyeballs. This time I'll do 2 purple eyeballs. Where's our glue? Can I have it? Okay, and we're just going to take this. We're going to scoop some off. That helps it stick better. I'm going to put these ones right in the middle.
Okay, and it's kind of got some brown on it because the glue stick had brown on it from the...
Okay. All right, she made you a ghost.
Came unstuck.
With paper. He's pretty cute.
It came unstuck.
Good job, Keely. I like it. You did good. So then you'd put your straw up there. Okay, so there's your ghost. All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching. Hopefully you have a good Saturday night.
I want to show them this.
Oh, you want to show them the zombie, the finished zombie? Oh, I'm getting very tired. We need to go to bed. Brenda says cute. April says love it.
Okay, I gotta take the straw out too.
What are you making right there, Malia?
Like nose with a tongue.
A tongue?
Yeah, a tongue.
What color eyeballs are you doing? You doing these green and blue ones?
Yeah. What? No.
No? Oh.
I was gonna do yellow and
Danielle says she loves it. Kathleen says she loves it. Sandra says, oh, great ghost. She did do a good job, didn't she? Oh, I forgot to tape all these straws on. I guess I should do that. Can I have the tape back, Keely?
Yep.
Yeah, don't forget to flip your little ghosts over and make sure that they have their straws on them. Otherwise, you'll give them to your kids in their lunches or at the party, and they won't be able to drink it. So you can kind of see the difference in tape color. So just take your marker and distress the tape that you put over the top. And then it will blend right in. Is this one the one that's missing it too? There you go. Where's the brown? All right.
the tape just fell off this one.
Did it? That's all right. I didn't put very much on there.
Just wait, I want to show them this.
Sandra says, great ghost. Stephanie says, love the ghost. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. We'll chat with you later.
Don't turn it off, don't turn it
What do you
off.
mean don't turn it off? These people are getting bored.
I need to show them this real quick.
Okay, she wants to show you her finished project. Thanks to those who have stuck with us. You're making a little 9-year-old's night as she shows you her creation.
Okay.
Oh, how cute. He did it. She did a good job. He actually does look more like a zombie with his with this extra stuff on him. Ah! Oh, cute little zombie. I like Halloween when you make cute stuff. I'm not into the really gory stuff, so that's cute. April says, need to do that for the kids. Janie says, how cute. And Danielle says, I'm not. She says she's not bored. All right, can we turn it off now, Malia?
Yes.
All right. Have a good night, guys, and thanks again for watching. I guess we should flip those over so people can see them, huh? That's what we made. Oh, and our ghost. Don't forget to put our ghost in the picture. Super cute. All right, guys. Bye. Catherine says she
Bye.
loves it.